And what is up, you guys? Badass 2189 here for president, y'all. No, I'm just kidding. But today is a presidential election special video, which I'm going to make for due to the presidential election that happened today. As far as who I would want to be, who I would think should be president, I can't exactly say for sure. Because to be honest, perfectly honest, I mean, the whole country's pretty much going to shit already. It's basically just starting to tumble downhill. It's before, when George Bush was in office and stuff, it started out up there at the edge of a cliff, making its way toward the edge. Then Obama became president. It tumbled over the cliff and started tumbling downward. And then now then when Obama became president, the second term, that's when it made its way into the very bottom of the fucking canyon, which was over the cliff. At the very fucking bottom of this deep ass trench that was over the side of that cliff. And that's where we lie now, at the very bottom of this deep ass trench canyon. We have two different presidents right now, which they both seem pretty decent. The only problems with them is a few simple little, pretty much sort of weird things, some weird fucked up things with both of them. Then first there's Hillary Clinton. Her husband was president before, and he was a good, decent president. Yeah, the only problem was, he fucking did a whole sex scandal thing with somebody else, so yeah. And cheated on his wife, basically, which pissed her off. So she has that. But one of her ideas she's going to change is she's going to make abortions more easily obtainable. So pretty much, it's not really doesn't sound too good for women to me. I mean, to them, some of them it might sound good, but some of them that believe children shouldn't be aborted and pretty much killed basically like that, I don't think that's going to be going over too well with them. So yeah, that's kind of a touchy subject, aborted babies, pretty much. Aborting babies being okay, not really too sure about that. Then there's the other side of the presidential election, which is Trump, who is he's got some fucking insane ideas. I mean, he has got some crazy psychotic shit going on in his head somewhere. For one, he's planning on building a big fucking wall dividing pretty much between America and Mexico to try to cut off immigrants from coming over here illegally and stealing people's jobs and stuff like that, which is kind of a good way, but I mean, I figure to be honest, there should be an easier way to handle that. I mean, some people had it really bad in that country. I mean, some of them had really, really bad times in their countries they came from. I mean, there's all kinds of countries out there that's got some bad stuff that's happened in the past and stuff that's happening now, and some people just want to get the hell out of there because of that. And that's pretty much something I would call the USA should pretty much welcome those type of people. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to say. Not to mention, Trump has also said some very bad, stupid things about people, which was really bad and horrible. I mean, he's talked shit about a reporter that was supposedly handicapped or something. He has talked shit about women. He has talked shit about all different kinds of races. He's becoming a racist, pretty much. So yeah, this election's pretty just fucked all to hell. So either side you go, you're going to get some hatred from one side or the other. That's why, in my own opinion, I am not taking part in any of the election. I don't care if my one vote could count. If my one vote can count, then that must be one stupid fucking election. But to be honest, if my one vote actually really did count, then like I said, that election must have been pretty fucking stupid then. For everybody to be voting for both sides, keeping it basically balanced out till one vote is the only way to separate them. Normally, every fucking election, normally it's like fucking 7-8 different votes that normally divide them both up, and at that point, then it's just like a landslide. They just start fucking increasing over time and over time. So I don't know. But I've heard some dangerous, really fucking fucked up shit from both sides that I don't really like the idea of either of them getting into the becoming a president. On one side, we got some allies that will be earning. The other side, we won't be getting any allies whatsoever. In fact, we'll be getting some enemies from other countries. So yeah, I don't know why. I just know that's what's going to happen. One side, we're going to be getting some allies. The other side, we're going to be losing some allies and end up gaining some enemies from other countries and shit. So it's pretty insane. So it's a close call. Either way we go, we're pretty much fucked. We might as well all be going out basically, we might as well all be sitting in the presidential fucking seat and slamming our fist down on that atom bomb button, because that's basically what this whole thing's going to end up doing. And I hate to say it, but I'm not going to be the one being there to say I told you so. I'm going to be the one, the instant one of them get the fucking into the office, I'm going to be probably attempting to fucking get the fuck out of this country as fast as fucking possible. I'm going to get as far away as possible to the safest fucking place as possible. I don't care if it's Antarctica or fucking Alaska or whatever, as fucking far away from all this all this shit as possible. And that's what I would probably be doing. If I were everybody else, that's the same thing I would do. But since knowing my income, and knowing the fact that I don't really run off that much I don't really have any money or anything. I'm just running off of SSI. The only thing I can do is just sit back and watch and try to stay calm and relax until the fatal end of our great country that started out as a great, terrific, beautiful land of the free and the brave, and which is basically starting to crawl its way down into the deepest depths of hell, which it's making its way down to. I mean, we got all kinds of fucked up shit in the world ever since Bush was in office. The world's becoming fucked up more and more. We started having tons of people coming over, stealing people's jobs. We got homeless people all over the streets out there fucking begging for food. Some people are faking to be homeless to get money and food just because they lost one job or something, which is kind of petty. I mean, I hate to say it. The ones that really need the money, those ones are the ones that I feel bad for. But the ones that are just doing it and they're actually young enough to where they can actually get right back out there and get another job right afterwards, you're just petty. You're stupid. I can't believe you would even do that. I wouldn't even bother giving you one dime for doing that. I mean, I'm 27 years old and I would love to fucking have a job, but I'm disabled. I was raised to learn that a man is to keep a job. A man gets his ass out there and works to provide for his family. But because I have disabilities, job places would consider me a work hazard or something, because if I because of my epilepsy and stuff, they would consider me a work hazard, because if I work too long, get too hot, get overworked or something like that, or get hit on the head or something, I could go into a seizure. They would be liable. They could end up paying a bunch of my hospital fees and shit like that, and then they would be in trouble. So no job places would hire me. So eventually, my doctors and shit decided to just put me on SSI. They figured that's the best thing. So that's what ended up happening. But honestly, like I said, this shit's just insane. Look at that. Trump so far is winning. Clinton's 200. It's getting really close. I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know I don't know who to vote for anymore. But yeah, like I said, all I know is this country's been going downhill little by little. We have had kids that have done murders, rape, brutalizing somebody, fucking sacrifices and shit like that. Crazy, insane, psychotic shit like that. Such as that whole thing about that fucking student. I guess he was a 15-year-old or something. He fucking took his teacher. I guess his teacher was in the bathroom or something. He came in there, murdered her, raped her after he killed her, then took her body, threw it into one of the school's plastic trash bins, wheeled it outside, dumped her body behind the dumpster out there, and then went back to class like everything was fine. One of the teachers found this teacher missing. Eventually, all shit broke loose. That kid got some deep shit, and he ended up. I'm hoping he went to jail. I didn't get to see the ending of what happened, because I only read what they found out about him. I didn't get to hear the rest of the story of what happened to that kid afterwards. I don't know if he got the death penalty or what, but that is some fucked up shit. What the hell would make you fucking that insane to where you would actually go and fucking murder a teacher of yours, slit her fucking throat like he did, and then fucking rape her after you killed her, and then dump her body in the trash can? What the fuck is wrong with somebody like that? That is just seriously fucked up. Then there's other shit that's been going on, like those three girls that were at a sleepover party or something, and two of them decided to sacrifice the youngest one or the oldest one or something to Slenderman. So they beat the shit out of her and tried to tell, and then when they got found out, they told their parents or something, who found out what they were doing, that Slenderman told them to do this. What the fuck is wrong with you? For real. What the hell is you're fucking going through your head when people do shit like that? And there's so much more shit that's just going down and going horribly wrong with this fucking country, dude. I am fucking for real. If our forefathers, the founders of this country, saw us and the way this country was being done today, they would be fucking rolling around in their graves. Hell, they'd probably get out of their graves and come back and fucking try to fix shit the right way. These people are just totally just fucking the country up. I mean, some of them are wiping their ass with the fucking with the fucking flag, wiping their ass with what America stands for. America is a country which is a country that accepts all types of people. We accept everybody. This country accepts blacks, whites, freaking Mexicans, Arabians, Indians, everything. And I'm not racist, I'm literally saying. Because to me, honestly, like I said, I'm friends with anybody. Like I said, I don't care what color you are. I don't see color. All I see is if that person's a nice, kind person, then they're a friend of mine. If that person's an asshole, then fuck you. That's all you get, a middle finger. But if you're a friendly person like me and you're nice and you treat me with respect, I treat you with respect, then like I said. But if you treat me like an asshole, I'm gonna treat you like one back. That's the only thing I think of. But like I said, this country was built on that idea that this country is like the mutt of every other country in the world. All the other countries around, every other country in the world has each different types of people. But this one is like a mixture of all of them together in one, united together. This whole country is united, and we all stand together. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, Chinese, Japanese, Mexican, freaking Irish, doesn't matter. We all stand together as one here, because this is a country of all mutts. We are all in one big, we are all here together in one big group. All the other countries out there, we've left and came here for one thing and one thing only, and that was freedom. We all came here for freedom from whatever we had back in our country. Whatever type of problems we were running through, going through, having, we came here for freedom from that problem. And that's why, like I said, if the founding fathers today saw the way this country was being ran, they would be dying to get, they would be trying their hardest to get up, roll over there in their grave. They'd be trying to get up to fix this shit. They'd be coming after the fucking ones that are fucking this shit up. Because this is just insane. I mean, I don't know how the hell this country got so bad. Everything was going perfectly good before. Then Bill Clinton got in office. He was keeping it going. Then eventually he got out of office. George Bush's dad got in there. He kept it going, I guess, a little bit. I'm not too sure about the election type stuff because I never paid attention to it. But then eventually he got out. Then his son took over, and his son kind of fucked everything up a little bit. Then the fucking next person got in there and fucked things up even worse. And then eventually, like I said, then it just kept fucking up more and more as it kept going down the line. And now we're here, where we got two choices here. The first woman president, which would be terrific. And then we got Donald Trump, which would be terrific. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. But the problem is, both of them have the craziest ideas. And both of them have horrible consequences if they become president. Both of them have horrible consequences if they become president. Both sides. Because on one side, like I said, I don't know if I can't say which one. I'm not positive on it. Because I've just heard things floating around from different places. Different people. All this type of shit. One side has people that I guess, one side has people that are going to end up helping, that has allies that are allied countries that are going to jump in and help us if we get into trouble, like a war starts or something. We got some allies that'll jump in there and help us out. But then the other side will lose allies, but will gain more enemies even. which makes things fucking even more worse. But the problem is both sides, whichever side wins and whichever side loses, both sides are going to end up. We're going to be going to war. Both sides, we lose because both sides we end up going to war. If it's Trump's side where we get allies, we're going to still end up going to war because he's pretty much pissing off quite a bit of countries by being racist like he is. And not to mention, he's talking about building a wall between Mexico and here and all these other countries to keep some of these illegal immigrants the hell out. So that's going to spark some really pretty bad aggravation with them, and that's going to start some wars with them. So we're gonna probably go through a lot of hell with them, with all that shit. And then Hillary's side, if it's her who's getting the fucking, if it's her who's getting us allies or whatever, we don't know who the hell the allies are. Not to mention there's all this shit about some kind of email on her computer and shit like that. All this bad shit that I'm hearing about her. There's a lot of bad shit about her I've heard. Really, really bad, horrible shit. I mean, stuff that'll probably end up fucking us all over. So both sides, I don't know what to do. I don't even know what side to pick for you guys. I can't exactly say I would vote for Trump. I can't say I'll vote for Hillary. But from what I can tell, pretty much Trump so far has won. But I honestly can't say which side I would vote for. If it was me, I still would never be able to pick. It would be a split decision for me. It would be split. Because like I told you guys all, both sides have horrible consequences. Both sides have some positives and negatives. Both sides of it has it. Norm, I know a lot of people probably are sitting there thinking, well, badass, everything has positive and negatives, so what's new? Well, let's put it this way. On one side, some of the positives is, on Trump's side, some of the positives is the simple fact that a lot of people get their jobs back, because once he gets some of the illegal immigrants out of here that are over here illegally, and some of them are working in jobs and stuff like that over here, and some of them have bought, restaurants and buildings and, businesses and shit like that they're working right now illegally because they've got fake papers or they don't have the proper identification and shit like that to stay over here. They're going to be pretty much removed out and taken back to wherever they came from and dropped off. To which, at that point, then there'll be a lot of job openings out there in the world for all these other people that are out of jobs to go and take up and start using, which would get a lot of people that are homeless right now off the streets if they actually do take the jobs. The ones that can't get the jobs that are actually homeless and shit, that have been homeless all this time, they'll get their corners back so they can beg for food and money and whatnot like they were before. Whereas here lately, they've all lost pretty much their spots because a lot of other faking homeless people and stuff like that are coming out of the shadows, and not to mention some of them that are homeless and poor because they lost their jobs are coming to those spots too. So once he becomes president, all those people are going to get their jobs back, and they're going to be able to go back to work and get their money back and buy houses and shit like that again. He's pretty much resetting the country back to the way it was before when George Bush was president. Then the other side, which is the bad side, which, like I said, he's kind of becoming he's a racist. He's pretty much racist. He's just racist. That's the top thing. He is a racist. He's talking shit about all these countries, talking really bad shit. I mean, talking majorly bad stuff. He's calling them all these bad names, horrible shit. He talks bad about disability people. He does a lot of horrible monster stuff, which could very well piss some people off pretty easily. I mean, if he said something to another country or another president of another country or something like that and said the wrong thing to that president, then we could be in some seriously bad shit at that point, because he would end up just screwing us all over. Then there is Hillary, which I guess some of her positives is she's planning on getting better money for schooling and shit like that, so more people. She's pretty much planning on decreasing the income to go to school. This way, there'd be a lot more people in school compared to how they are now. How it costs almost an arm and a leg just to go to school again. She's planning on decreasing that amount so people can go to school easier. But the bad side of it all, I'll tell you that's not the only thing. She also plans on making abortions a lot easier to get to, and it'd be a lot easier to obtain an abortion. So this way more people will be doing them and aborting their children, basically, if they get pregnant and they don't need it. But the bad parts about it is, like I said, there's all these little things that that I keep seeing that I've heard about on TV in the election from other people that are talking about she's gotten in some trouble here recently because of some kind of email that she received, which she somehow deleted or something like that and got rid of. And I guess if it sparked interest in the election, then it has something to do with the election itself. It was just something simple like a threatening email or an email that she got from a family member or something like that, then it wouldn't have gotten to the news. But for a bunch of people to talk about it, then yeah, this is something serious. This is some kind of serious email. It's something to do with the election, which kind of worries me because, I mean, what was the email about? And if she does have allies, or if we're going to get an enemy from another country, what reason are we getting an enemy from another country? And who are these allies that we'll be getting? Not to mention, what's her whole plan? I mean, the only things I've heard about a small little bit about her decreasing education, the education's profit and shit like that, to where it'll be easier for people to go back to school again. And then the thing about abortions. How is she going to do that? Where is she going to get all that money from? Is she taking it all out of the government? Is she going to raise taxes to get more money that way? Or what is she doing? I mean, think about it. So like I said, it really makes you wonder. What exactly is her plan? What is that? guy has some insane ideas for real. Oh boy. Well, I guess they have pretty much picked their president. Turns out it's him. He is basically the president of the United States now. So I don't even know what the hell I don't even know what we're all gonna, what the whole country is gonna do. I don't know what we're all gonna go through this whole year. Or even if we'll survive one whole year. For all we know, we could end up all dying from atomic bombs or something being dropped on the whole country fucking within a fucking month or two. For all we know. Because nobody can see the future, but still, like I said, if we do survive a whole year, I wonder what this whole country's gonna go through this year. What's gonna be caused? What's gonna be fixed? What damage will be done? That is insane, dude. Trump called for a temporary ban on Muslim immigration to the United States, later stating that the ban would focus instead on countries with proven history of terrorism until the screening for potential terrorists is improved. Oh my god, dude, that is really sounding bad right there. He's pretty much saying basically making like all Muslims are terrorists. Not just some, but all of them, and that is not right. Oh, I will say one thing. Some of them might be, yes, some of them are terrorists, but not all of them. A lot of the people there are innocent people that are hardworking, and they're selling stuff and stuff like that, and trying to make a good, decent living over there in the Muslim country, pretty much, where they come from. They're trying to, make an honest living like all of us. But then there's some of them, like I said, that they're terrorists, which is the whole freaking fact of the matter, that whole freaking 9/11 shit happened, which was really stupid. And well, not really stupid, I mean, not the fact that it happened, I mean literally, like, the people that did it were stupid. That fucking, I don't know why the hell would you, I don't know why they even bothered to do that. That was so horrible and so tremendous. That killed so many people, caused so many lives ruined, destroyed a building, and killed millions of people, dude. In that fucking 9/11 right there. Those people are the ones that are the terrorists, and those are the ones that should be punished. The ones that followed Saddam Hussein and shit like that into the shit. But not all of them are terrorists. I mean, I'm sure there are some good quality people over there that have done nothing wrong, that are just pretty much pulled into the middle of this just like everybody else. They're just sitting there. The only thing they're able to do is sit there and watch as all this stuff goes on. So yeah, I don't know what much to say about this whole election, dudes. Like I said, everybody, like I said, all my fans. All I know is I can say one thing for sure. Like I said earlier, both sides, with either side, we are all totally fucked right now. And I believe officially, since they've finally made their decision, we are pretty much fucked somehow, some way. No telling how long it'll take before we finally realize we are so fucked. It could be a month, it could be a year, it could be a few months, a day, a week, who knows. But within some point of time during Donald Trump's presidency, we're gonna find out we are so fucked. So the only thing I can think of is the only thing we can do for now is just ride it out, keep praying, and hope and pray everything stops, and hope everything goes okay, and that hopefully he'll serve his year, and then he'll get all out of office, and we'll get somebody else better in there that will like keep everything going smoothly and stuff, and then we might be safe. Or then again, I could be wrong. Like I said, next president could be worse than all of them. I don't even know what to believe anymore and all this presidential shit. I mean, a lot of people were saying that Obama was pretty much the Antichrist, and then he went in office. Everybody thought that it was the end of the world. The world didn't end. He left office, and now Donald Trump's in there. Everybody's saying that this is going to be the end too, because either one of them gets in there, we're all going to die, and we're all going to end up getting bombed or something like that, which I don't know if I should believe will happen or not, but we'll see. In a year or so, we'll see what happens. Just remember that, to all of you guys all my fans out there, everything you guys start going through during Trump's presidency, I'll be here going through it with you. So if anything bad happens, remember, it happened to everybody. It'll be happening. It'll probably have happened to me, and I'll do a video on it. It'll probably have happened to multiple other people who some of them YouTubers will do videos on. But nonetheless, I'll always be here sticking by all your guys' sides, and I hope you guys will stick by me and keep being my subscribers and keep watching my videos. Keep bringing more subscribers to my channel. Show your friends, show your family, have them all check it out. Follow me on Twitter if you have one. If not, no problem. I have a Facebook also. You can follow me on there. You can find me on Xbox. I know a lot of YouTubers don't tell people their gamer tags or their PlayStation gamer name or whatever. But me, I don't really give a care. I'll tell everybody. Like I said, it's the same. My gamer tag is the same the same name as what I always say on here, which is Badass2189. That is actually my gamer tag on Xbox. I am not kidding about that. It's a capital B, and then ADASS, and then 2189. It's all one word, including the numbers. There's no spaces between any of it, and you have to put the B as a capital. my picture should pop up, as like I said, my gamer picture is of Jason Voorhees, which is the same picture that's on that's on my Facebook. It's the same picture. It's on my Facebook, and it's the same picture that used to be on my Twitter here. I mean, on my YouTube. I don't even know if I've changed it here yet. I was going to. I changed it on my Twitter. I know that. I know I changed my YouTube's name. If I'm not wrong, I think my YouTube is still the same freaking emblem. Same picture. But, yeah. Like I said, you guys, I don't know much to say about all this. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video now. I know the election will be over by the time I upload it, because I'm going to upload it. Today is, Wednesday. I'm going to upload it today, which is Wednesday, and I know the election's already over. But I'm going to upload this on Wednesday, because like I said before, every video, like I said, I'm going to, each video I do, I'm going to do on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm going to try to keep that going. The only reason I didn't keep doing it recently was because I ended up having 3 different birthdays to go through, which was my mom's, my daughter's, and my fiance's. So I had a hectic 3 days on a week, and I had to get ready for that. I had to get prepared for my daughter's birthday party, so I ended up not being able to upload for a few days because of that, because I had to start saving some money up, and I had to start buying party supplies such as the cake, some gifts, and stuff like that, which we ended up having it at Chuck E. Cheese, and she had a terrific time. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here now. But like I said, from now on, I will be uploading every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, like I told you guys. I'll upload for 3 days, and I'll have 4 days off. Any days that I don't upload, if it's a video that I recorded as a backup video, you will know, because in the beginning of the video, I will say something like, I was unable to upload today, so I made this video as a backup, in which I'm uploading because either one, I couldn't upload at the current time, 2, I was unable to upload because I either had a bunch of stuff that kept me too busy to upload or record, or 3, I was out somewhere the whole time, and I was unable to upload. I was unable to record a video because I was out somewhere or something like that. But basically, something happened that kept me from recording a video that day and uploading it. So I would have to use one of my videos that is a backup video, which I will have stored on my YouTube channel as private videos. I'll record one each one of those days. Sometimes I'll even record them on days that I'm not doing YouTube videos on, just where I'll have a few extra ones, and this way, if anything ever happens, I can just upload. I'll just either have my fiance upload them, one of them for me, or I will upload them if I'm okay. If I got in a car accident or something, which I'm not allowed to drive, but if her dad or something gets in a car crash or something like that, and I'm in the car and I end up hospitalized or something like that, then, I can have her upload the video, which will be one of the videos that I have as a backup to keep everybody, watching my videos. So like I said, keep liking my videos, keep watching them, please. Subscribe for more content. I do videos, like I said, every Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, there are random videos. It's not anything specific. I do a little bit of everything for everybody because I don't know specifically what I'm doing. Most of the time I'm doing gaming videos such as app gaming, mobile, pretty much mobile games, or system games, which is like Xbox 360, PS2, stuff like that. Otherwise, I do news topics every so often, stuff I find online or I've heard about from another YouTuber through one of their videos or something that would kind of, I guess, touch a touchy subject with me. I would end up bringing up and simply deciding to bring it up to you guys and tell you guys how I feel about it. And I also do specials on like special holidays and stuff like that. I do a little bit of everything. If you guys watch some of my videos, you'll see a little bit of everything in them. So continue to watch my videos. If you guys like some of my videos, just subscribe to me and I'll bring you some more of that content. If you like something and you want to see something specific, you can comment and I can try to bring what you specifically what you specifically tell me you want to see. I can try and bring that in here, or if you want to hear me talk about something, I can try and do a video and talk about what specifically you guys want to hear me talk about. Because like I said, you guys make my YouTube popular. I don't really, it's not really me making the YouTube channel, it's what you guys do. You guys are what makes my YouTube channel what it is. All I do is make the videos. You guys liking and subscribing is what helps it grow. So you guys keep doing that. Keep doing your guys' jobs, which is liking and subscribing, watching them. And I'll keep doing my job, which is bringing you guys new content, bringing you guys better videos, trying to be more, pretty much uploading a video. I'll try to be more, uploading a video each day type of thing, pretty much. I'm not real smart, I know, I'm kind of dumb. Like I said, I dropped out of high school, so that's why I'm not really smart. So yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. If you want to find my friend request me on Facebook, you can friend request me on Facebook. Both of them, I'm under Chris J. Doe, which is CHRIS space J space DOE. And as I always say in every video I do, stay cool, stay awesome, stay wicked, keep being friendly, keep being awesome, keep being cool, keep being gothic, whatever you want to keep being, you keep being. And most of all, continue being badasses, whether it be playing games or being a badass in life. Whatever you do, keep doing it and keep being a badass in whatever you do. And peace out.